Started. Today we're going to talk to you guys about how you can lower your car payment in 24 hours. Okay. So, how you can lower your car payment in 24 hours. Let's go ahead and get this party started. All right. So, first things first. Many of you guys don't know, we do have our 850 Club. Okay. This is called the 850 Club Elite. This is where we can show you everything you need to do to increase your credit score, qualify for home ownership, rental property ownership, high limit credit cards, business funding, and of course, showing you how to lower your car payment. You guys can see these people right here on your screen, and we can help you just like we help them. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that you have to know is that your car or truck, your vehicle in general, it has to qualify. It has to qualify. Don't worry. I'm going to let you know what you need to do to qualify, but I'm going to let you know as well too that your car has to qualify, okay? So, now, what does that mean? That means that your car needs to be at least no more than 7 years or less, okay? Your car can be no more than 7 years or less. Now, if your car is older than that, don't worry, I do have another option for you as well. Okay. Now, normally less than 125,000 miles as well, too. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys all the ways that you can do this. The fastest way is to refinance your auto loan. Okay. I'm going to give you guys some banks to go with. I'm going to let you guys know the entire process. That's the fastest way to do it within 24 hours. Okay. Now, you do need to have no more than about 125,000 miles. That's on average. Every company is going to be a little bit different. Okay. So some companies may allow you to go 150, but most are going to stop you at about 100,000 to 125,000 miles on the vehicle. Okay. So if you guys got that many miles on your vehicle, let me know inside the comment section below. That's not a bad thing. That just means your car more than likely is going to qualify. Okay. Now, number 3, you can refinance or purchase. Okay, I'm sorry. You can refinance a purchase, which is an auto loan, or you can refinance your lease. So if you're leasing a car right now, you can refinance your lease. Okay, a lot of people don't know that. You can end your lease now. You can end your lease early. Okay. So again, it's nothing wrong with that in any way, shape, or form if you guys are going to refinance your lease. Okay. A lot of people don't know that they can refinance their lease. Okay. So now let's talk about that. Let's say you got a 3-year lease and you only been in your lease for 2 years. Can you refinance and lower your car payment? Absolutely. Absolutely. The numbers got to make sense though. Just because you apply and just because the car qualifies, just because you qualify, you have to like the numbers. The numbers have to make sense to you. Is this making sense? Okay, let's continue. Now, next is going to be, now here's one of the best refinance options. Okay, now some of you all, I don't know if you guys have heard of Upstart, but Upstart, they do personal loans. They do HELOCs as well, home equity lines of credit. But a lot of people don't know that they are huge in the refinance game. Okay. So again, this is who you guys want to go with. It's called Upstart Refinance. You guys can actually scan the QR code right there on your screen. Or if you guys are watching this on your phones, I'm going to go ahead. Let me move my phone over here. I know we got TikTok on here as well, too. I'm going to go ahead and put the link inside of the chat so you guys can actually click the link if you guys are watching this on your phones as well. Okay. Now Upstart, they allow you to see your interest rate within minutes, and they have terms from 24 months all the way up to 84 months. Now, one of the questions that we typically see that people typically have, I should say, they usually say, hey, do I have to start over the loan? You do not have to start over the loan if you don't want to. What does that mean? That means if you started out at a 6-year term, a 7-year term, 3 years have gone by, 2 years have gone by, and when you refinance, that you start all the way over. You do not have to start all the way over. You can, but you don't have to. The goal is to get a better interest rate, and you can keep the same term, and you're going to still be able to lower your car payment. I'm going to show you guys how we help somebody cut their interest rate in half. I'm going to show you guys how we help someone cut their interest rate in half. Okay, their car payment was in the 900s. I'm going to show you all how we were able to help them lower their car payment. Okay, and here's the best part: checking your interest rate will not affect your credit score. Some people think that. Now, here's the thing: it's a soft pull for you to see the numbers. So if you want to see the term, if you want to see the monthly payment, if you want to see the interest rate, they will not do a hard pull. Okay. Now, that's to see the numbers. Once you decide to move forward and say, you know what, I like these numbers, then they're going to do the hard pull. Why does this matter? Because typically, like if you walk into a bank and say, hey, I'll need a refinance, I want to refinance my auto loan, they're going to have you fill out paperwork. They're going to do a hard pull right off top. And then whether you like the numbers or not, you're already gone. Okay. You're like, so if let's say, for example, you hate the numbers, you already got the hard pull. Okay. So again, you want to make sure that it makes sense. You want to make sure that it makes sense to you. Okay. So everybody got that? So if you got it, put got it inside the comments. Put got it inside the comments. It's going to be Upstart Refinance. And guys, I'm sorry. Did I put that link? Yes, I did put that link inside the chat. And TikTok, you guys got to jump on YouTube. You guys want to see what I'm showing everybody here too. Now, here's another option as well. Let's say, for example, and I got way more options. Let's say, for example, your car is older than 7 years, or you get declined, or you don't like the numbers that you're seeing. Let me say that again. If you get declined, or you don't like the numbers that you're seeing, or that your car doesn't qualify, we're not done with you yet. Okay. You can get a personal loan and use the personal loan to pay off the auto loan. A lot of people don't know you can do that. Let me break this down. Let's say you have an auto loan at 25%, 28%, 20%. You try to get a refinance, and for whatever reason, the numbers don't work out. You're too far upside down, which means you owe more than what the car is worth, or the car doesn't qualify, it's too many miles, whatever the reason is. And you say, well, man, I can't refinance. I can't lower my car payment. I guess I'm stuck. No, apply for a personal loan. And then that personal loan could be at 8%, 10%, 12%, 15%, 18%. You say, well, Calvin, why would I get an 18% personal loan? Because that's better than your 25% loan currently. Okay. Why would I get a 15% loan? Because that's better than your 21% auto loan currently. Why would I get a 10% personal loan? Because that's better than your 18% auto loan currently. You guys get what I'm saying? So you take that loan and then you pay off the auto loan. You take that loan and then you pay off your lease. You have options. Someone put that in the comments. You have options. You have options. You need to position yourself to where you have more options. Now, here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to show you all what some of these options look like. Okay. So you guys got that? If you guys got that, you'll say I got it. All right. And so I did put those QR codes up there as well, too. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back up here. And I'm sorry, the links inside the chat. And if you guys want to see this, I'm sorry, TikTok, you won't be able to see it unless you go to my YouTube. You got to search 850 Club Credit. But it is Upgrade and Upstart. Okay, so Upgrade, Upstart. All right. Now, next, I'm going to show you guys on YouTube. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this. Okay. So now here we go. Let me go ahead and move this over again so you guys can actually see this. Okay, perfect. All right, so here. So check this out. Now, I want to show you guys can see right here. This is Upstart. This is their page. It says check your rate in 5 minutes. No prepayment penalty. Get funds as fast as 24 hours. They are helping people lower their car payments in 24 hours. Okay? If you qualify, if your car qualifies, okay? That's what you need to do. Now, I just showed you guys Upstart. Y'all got that one, okay? Let's go to another option. I got another option for you. Matter of fact, before I show you guys this next option, I want to let you know something. I want to let you know 3 things. Write this down, okay? Write this down. Number 1, there's a 90% chance that the bank you are currently paying is not going to refinance your auto loan. I'm going to say this again. There's a 90% chance that the bank you are currently paying, they will not refinance your auto loan. Let me explain what that means. Let's say you have an account with Chase Bank, and I'm going to talk about this in a little bit more as well. Let's say you have an account with Chase Bank, okay? And I'm sorry, you're an auto loan with Chase Bank. That's who you're paying every single month. If you call and ask Chase, hey, can I refinance my auto loan with you all? The chances are 90% of the time they're going to say no. That doesn't mean that you don't qualify. That doesn't mean that your car doesn't qualify. That doesn't mean that they don't want to do business with you. What does it mean? It means that they already have you signed. You already signed an agreement to pay them more. You already signed an agreement to pay them 18%, 12%, 8%, whatever that is. You already signed an agreement with them. So they're saying, hey, listen, we're not going to show you how to save money. We're not going to banks are not going to help you save money. You have to go into the bank and you have to know what to do. Oh, so you guys get where this is going? So again, this is not just Chase Bank. This is what Capital One. It doesn't matter. Now, I know what some of you all are thinking. Well, Calvin, I have a credit union. That's the second thing I was going to talk about. Now, if you have a credit union, there's a 90% chance they will refinance your auto loan. If you are with a credit union, there's a 90% chance they will refinance your auto loan, whether you have an open account. Whether you have them as your auto loan or not. Okay. So again, you can try. Okay. You have options. Okay. The third thing I was going to tell you is going to be your bank. Okay. So again, just now your bank, again, there's a chance. I'm talking like the bank that you have like a checking account with. Okay. So you may not have an auto loan with them currently. Let's say, for example, your auto loan is with GM Financial. That's who, if you buy a GM car, that's who they usually have, right? Doesn't really matter. And then you say, you know what? Let me go to my bank and see if they will give me an auto loan or essentially a refinance to refinance my auto loan. Okay. You can go with your bank. So you have options. What some of you all are doing, or too many of you all are doing, you get the car based on where your credit was at the time. That's perfectly fine. That happens. Then you just don't think about refinancing the car or lowering your car payment. This is how you do it. Y'all got it? All right, let's move on. Next is going to be auto pay. Now, auto pay, they allow you to refinance. They allow you to do an auto loan refinance, whether it's a purchase, if you and also a lease buyout. Check this out. This is something a lot of people don't talk about. This matter of fact, I gotta do an entire video on this. This is a cash out refinance with your auto loan. Okay. So if you have equity, just like you have equity in the house, let me break this down. Let's say that your house is worth $200,000, but you owe the bank $125,000. That means you have $75,000 worth of equity, and the bank will allow you to take usually 70% of that equity. Or you can get a home equity line of credit, or you can do a cash out refinance. That's where you take the cash out of the property and they push the loan up. Okay. So here's the thing. You can do that. People don't know you can do that exact same thing with your car. You bought a car. It's worth $30,000. Okay. But you owe $15,000. You owe $12,000. So now that difference between the two is cash available. So when people say your car is not an asset, it's not unless it's making you money. So if you take the equity out of that car, now there are terms, obviously. You can't take, for example, let's say your car is worth $30,000, you owe 12. That's an $18,000 difference. Most of the time, the bank's not gonna let you take the entire 18. They don't want you to take over all the equity. So they may put a cap on you, maybe 10,000, maybe 12,000, right? And then whatever you take, they're gonna add that to the loan, okay? Because they need to make sure that they recoup their money because you need to, and because you're paying it back, because you're paying it every single month, okay? But there is equity in your car. A lot of people know you can do that. Just want to put that out there. There are listen. I'm telling you, you have options. Okay. Next is going to be one of the biggest players in the game. That's going to be Capital One Auto Refinancing. Another place, again, soft pull. They do not check your credit to give you terms and an approval. They do not check your credit. Your credit will not be affected. Your credit will not be pulled. It's a soft pull, a soft inquiry, no effect on your credit score. All of these options I'm telling you are all soft pulls. Okay. Which means they will show you the numbers without any commitment, which means you say, you know what? You can apply, see the numbers, not like the numbers, and circle back next month. You can circle back 2 months from now. You can go back 3 months from now. You can't walk into your bank and do that. You walk into your bank and then ask them for an auto loan refinance. They're going to run your credit, hard pull, hard inquiry. And if you don't like the numbers, you got the hard inquiry. Waste of an inquiry. Get the soft pull. Check these places out. Check out all of these places and say, okay, what do my numbers look like? And then make that decision from there. That's how you play the game, guys. That's how you play the game. All right. Now let's circle back to the other list. Now, here are the credit score requirements. Make sure you guys write this down. Here are the credit score requirements. Number one, most approvals, you need to be around 620 or higher. If you're like, well, Calvin, man, I knew it was a catch. I knew I had to get a higher score. Here, check this out. If your credit score is less than 600, we need to talk. If you say, man, this would be great, but my score is not there, we need to talk. You say, well, I got some other goals too. We need to talk. I'm going to show you guys how we need to talk. Okay. Number two, you must have current income with a paper trail. That's a W-2, a 1099, SSI, SSDI, a pension, child support. Doesn't matter. Listen, people don't know banks take income with a paper trail. You don't have a paper trail, they're not going to count it. Okay. Moving on. The higher your credit score, the better the terms are going to be. Okay. So if you say, can I get approved with the 620? Yes, but you got to also like the numbers. The numbers at 720 are going to be different than numbers at 620. Okay. We already talked about banks won't refinance you if you're currently with them on that auto loan. For those who are just joining us, that means if you have an open auto loan that you are paying with Capital One, I'm not saying that they won't refinance another auto loan because you may have two auto loans. I'm talking about car A is with Capital One. You cannot refinance car A with Capital One because you currently have an open auto loan with car A. Does that make sense? But let's say you and your wife, y'all co-sign for each other or whatever. Y'all have two auto loans. Car A is with Capital One. Car B is with Chase. You can refinance the car B that's with Chase with Capital One because that auto loan is not with Capital One. So I want to make sure people understand that correctly. And vice versa. Car A with Capital One, you can refinance car A with Capital One with Chase. Okay. Because again, that auto loan is not with them. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? I'm hoping so. Next, example. Oh, yeah, I just gave that example. Okay. Now check this out. I want to let everybody on here know I can help you accomplish your credit goals. I know there's a lot of people in this industry. A lot of people say a lot of things, but listen, we came to bring receipts. And again, it's not just receipts in general. It's more so to let you know that we are really helping people. Okay. So here, this is the guy I was telling you guys about right here. So you guys can see this. TikTok, if you guys want to see this, you got to go to YouTube and type in A50 Club. You can see right here, his interest rate, we cut it in half. Okay. He was at 18%. He was at 18%. Let me know inside the chat if your interest rate is double digits. If your interest rate is 10% or higher, 12%, 15%. Let me know in the comments. You can just say yes. You ain't got to put your interest rate if you don't want to. But my point is, watch this. He went from 18%. He got approved for 9.24%. Are you all hearing me? Look at this. He went from his car payment. He has the option. I keep telling y'all he has options. Look at these. These are multiple options. Multiple options. Okay. You got to you guys got to let the bank know you're doing better now. You can't just not have the best credit, go get the car, go get the credit card, go get the house, and then not circle back around to the bank or another bank and say, hey, I'm doing better now. When you let them know you're doing better now, they're going to give you better terms. Okay. You got to check this stuff out. Check this out. He went from a 948 to an 814. Now, I know a lot of y'all on here balling. I know y'all balling. Can I help somebody save $100+ a month on their car payment? $100 a month is $1,200 a year. How good does $1,200 look right now? Okay, you can do that by saving money on your car payment. This is how it works. Let's say you're used to already paying $750 a month, $800 a month. You lower your car payment $150 a month, but you keep mentally paying the same amount of money. You can pay the car off faster, or you can pay the lower payment, and then the money that's left over, you can stash that away. You can invest that. You can put that in your retirement, your savings, your whatever you want to do. So again, this is how you do it, guys. That's exactly how you do it. Now, of course, we do what other things do we do here at A50 Club? We help you get high limit credit cards, $11,000 limit credit card right there. Look at that, 718 credit score. Y'all can see right here. This is when they started working with us right here. Okay, y'all see this right there. Now their credit score is in 718. This guy right here got a pre-approval for his house. Now you say, well, Calvin, you know what else can you guys help me do? A lot. You want to get a car for your Turo fleet? You want to get a newer car? You want to trade in your car? That's easy. Cars are easy. What about a house? Anybody looking to get a house, rental property, right? The second property, the third property, we can show you how to do that. Now, don't get me wrong. We can start with lowering your car payment, but I'm just letting you know because I want to make sure everybody knows in my videos, we can help you accomplish your credit goals. Okay. So I just want to make sure y'all know this. All right. So now let's go ahead and keep going. Now, check this out. What if you want to do all of this? I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you guys something. Watch this. So this is a client of ours. He's part of the 850 Club Elite. Shout out to the 850 Club Elite. Elite, if y'all are in the building, let me know inside the chat. Put Elite inside the chat if you guys are in the building. You two know what I'm talking about. So check this out. Shout out to Antoine. Antoine says, thank you, Calvin, and the 850 Club. I've been quiet in here lately, but things have been moving fast thanks to 850 Club. Number one, he got a $6,000 credit limit increase on his Navy Federal credit cards, now at $16,800. Listen, we're not creating debt here. I want to be clear. So with this credit card increase, but here's the thing. If an emergency presents itself, he doesn't have to go run to the bank. He doesn't. If an emergency presents itself on a Sunday, there's only so much money you can get out of the ATM. If there's an emergency, he can swipe and move on. He can swipe and pay it tomorrow. Okay, that's what that is. So my clients are prepared. If the furnace goes out, if anything happens, it's that easy. Number two, his secured credit card got graduated from Navy Federal to a $2,000 limit. We're not done yet. He was able to lease a 2025 Hyundai, I don't know how to say this, Ioniq electric vehicle for $242 a month. Check this out. I want you guys to hear something. Where in the world? I just want to let y'all know, people still got $200 car payments out here. Look at this. He's leasing a brand new car for $242 a month. Man, y'all not hearing me. Watch this. With 10,000, with zero down and 10,000 miles a year, the dealer said he has tier 1 credit. Guess what, guys? He joined my elite university. Look at this. Look at this beautiful home. We were a part of that. We were a part as a team. Okay. I told you all only two things are holding you back right now. Information and execution. Let's start with number one, information. Information is what to do. The information is, what are you missing? What bank should you refinance with? What account should you add to your credit report? What account should you close? Yes, there are times when we create a game plan for you. There are accounts you may need to close. There are accounts you may need to refinance. There's accounts we may tell you you may need to try to settle that. We're different. Okay. So either way, we tell you what to do, what bank to apply with. Either way, that's how we do it. And now he's a homeowner. Now he has the car. That's him and his wife. Foolproof, guys. And then let's go into execution. Execution is, let me go do it. When am I going to do it? Okay, you told me to add the account. I'm going to do it on Monday. Not you told me to add the account. I'll get to it. No, we need a date. We need a date. Then we hold you accountable. That's what the elite is. We hold you accountable. Okay. On Wednesdays, I have an accountability call. Every week, we hold you accountable. We say, hey, listen, how are those goals looking? So if you want to, so listen, I know people are used to being around their friends, their family, their church friends, their coworkers, whomever you're around, cousins, whomever. And it's a normal part of your language to just put stuff out there and then you never do it. It's become a normal part of your language. Listen, girl, I'm gonna get me a house. When? I'm gonna get this rental property. When? I'm gonna lower my car payment. When? I'm gonna get a high limit credit card. When? I'm gonna increase my credit score. When? I'm gonna get out this bad neighborhood. When? My landlord just keep going up on the rent. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You complained in 2025. You complained in 2023. You complained in 20. We can't be complaining and not executing in 2026. You can't watch a video like this, find out the information, and not execute. That's all this is. There's over 2,400 free videos on this channel. Because one thing for sure, when you come to my channel, you cannot say you didn't know the information. We talk about everything: bankruptcy, home ownership, rental property ownership, buying a car, leasing a car, selling a car, trading a car. Okay, increasing your credit score. Come on now. This is everything credit wise. Most people in the credit industry, all they do is send dispute letters. You need more than that. You need a strategy. You need accountability. You need somebody that's going to believe in you. You need someone that's going to tell you what your options are, not just send a letter, hope for the best, send a letter, hope for the best, send a letter, turn around, still hoping for the best. No, there's nothing wrong with sending letters. But I'm saying you need more. You need a strategy. Listen, some of you all right now don't even know you qualify for a home. You are putting up with it and you have options and you don't know it. Some of you all can lower your car payment right now and you don't know it. Some of you all can get out of the situation that you're in right now and you don't know it. Some of you all are complaining about a situation right now, can easily get out this situation, but you don't know what to do. That's where we come in. That's where we come in, guys. Elite is in the building. We see you guys in the building. Go ahead and go to 850clubelites.com. Listen, I'm not trying to motivate you. I'm just reminding you of what you said you wanted to do. You need to get around more people that's going to remind you. You need to get around more people that's going to hold you accountable. You need to get around people where your goal is what they've accomplished. Listen, it's not hard to buy a home if you're around a lot of non-homeowners, but it's easier to buy a home if the conversation's about home ownership. If they say, man, I just got my pre-approval. If there's 5 people in the room, you walk in, your goal is to buy a home, 5 of them just got a pre-approval. Conversation's different. Conversation's different. You say you want to increase your credit score, 5 people in the room just increase their credit score. Conversation's different. Conversation's different. You see what I'm saying? You saying you tired of living in your neighborhood, you get around 5 people that say, listen, we've already moved. The conversation's different. And don't get me wrong. See, the thing is, sometimes people don't believe in themselves, and then that rubs off on you. That negativity rubs off on you. You complaining about the president. You complaining about the weather. You complaining about your job. I'm not saying those things may not be issues. I'm saying listen, a lot of times some of you all are spending major time on minor issues. Some of you all are spending major time on minor issues. Some of you all are spending time on issues, on things you can't control. You can't control it. I was showing my wife this video the other day, and there was this guy outside. The caption was, "This is me trying to control things I can't control, or control things I have no control over." And he has a mop. He has a mop and a mop bucket, and he's at the beach. Listen, some of you all are holding that mop, and you're at the beach. That's you trying to control something you can't control. Focus on what you can control. What can you control? You control your credit score. You control who you're around. You control what you learn. If you're watching me right now, this is no mistake. If you're watching me right now, this is no coincidence. This is a part of your life strategy. So when you said, man, I need a sign, I need somebody to push me in the right direction, this is it. This is it. Now, do you have to join the 850 Club Elite? That's up to you. That's up to you. But I'm saying execute on the information that I told you today. And if you're new to my channel, this is just the beginning. We got way more for you coming. We got way more for you coming. We got some good stuff. Okay. But anyway, listen, here's the thing, guys. I just want to make sure you guys know what to do here. So here, let me see can I type on this with TikTok? I know y'all not used to seeing me as much on here on TikTok. Let me see here. They won't let me type inside the comments. So either way, let me see. Will they let me type that in? Enhance background. Nope. They got everything but type in the comments. This is insane. But anyway, go to 850clubelite.com so you guys can learn more about my private credit community. Okay. And if you got questions that you want to ask me directly this Wednesday, I will be ready for your credit question. If you have a credit question for me, get ready for me this Wednesday. I'll make sure my team, if you join today, the 850 Club Elite, I'll make sure we squeeze you in this Wednesday for my accountability call for serious people only. You want to buy a house in 2026? Let's have a conversation. You want to lower your car payment today, tomorrow, next month? We need to talk about that. You want to get a high limit credit cards? What's your goals? See, some of you all are hanging around people that are not asking you what's your goals. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to invest in? What's the next move? Or are we just working to live and living to work? We just want to make a little bit more money. You want to just get the raise and then do what? What you going to do with it? You going to go on another vacation? You're always going on vacation. What more can we do? That's what the goals are about. See, here's the thing. I'm not in my 20s no more. I got to start thinking about different stuff. I'm only in my 30s, but my point is that you got to start thinking for the future. See, if you save money right now, it's going to make things easier for the future. If you have a higher credit score right now, it's going to make things easier for the future. If you get in a better neighborhood, I promise you, your kids, they're going to have a better future. But it's going to take some work. I told you guys this last week. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Let me say that again, just in case y'all missed it. The only place in the world where success comes before work is the dictionary. You got to put in work, guys. You cannot walk up to the fireplace and say, "Give me heat," and then I'll give you wood. It doesn't work like that. You got to go outside, you got to get the wood together. You got to line the wood up. Then you start the fire. Okay. You got to put the work in. They say people are getting too lazy. Y'all not lazy. Y'all showing up. This is part one. Part one is y'all doing the easy part. The easy part is find the information. You've done something. Let me tell you what the algorithm has done for you today. You've done something. This is on Facebook. This is on YouTube. This is on TikTok. You told TikTok something and they said, listen, you need to watch him right now. You told YouTube something. They said, hey, listen, your boy's on right now. Okay. You are doing something on Facebook. Facebook said, listen, you told me to put you in front of the right people. This is it. Now execute the information. Execute the information. All right. Either way, guys, we'll see you all on the next video. Now, listen, guys, inside the Elite, because y'all know we have a challenge. We have a challenge that's going on inside the Elite. We always have challenges that are going on inside the Elite. This is different. This is our credit card mastery challenge. Okay, so now we're helping people get high limit credit cards, understand their credit cards better. Let them know what credit cards they need to close. Some of you all need to close some credit cards. Yes. See, we're different. We don't just tell you, oh, we know we can help you get a high credit score. We can help you wipe your credit clean. What is that going to do? We need to change your mental. See, some of you all don't want to change your mental. See, if it's garbage in, garbage going to be out. Okay. You take a person that doesn't know anything, you get them money, they still don't know anything. We have to educate you. You say, oh, man, how come they don't teach this stuff in school? This is that right now. This is called self-education. When you learn on your own, you got to go find the resources. Your school ain't gonna put you on like this. The bank's not gonna tell the schools to get this type of information out. Have you lost your mind? Do you know how banks make money? Let me tell you guys how banks make money. This is the 10-second version of how banks make money. The less you know, the more money they make. That's it. The less you know, the more money they make. Don't get me wrong. They want you to qualify. But if you listen, let me tell you something. If your score too high, if you ask too many questions, they can't make no money off of you. They can't. That's what this is. Anyway, y'all get the picture. All right. Listen. Karina says, how much does it cost to join the 850 Club Elite? Check this out. It's only $67 a month to join the 850 Club Elite month to month. What are you guys willing to invest in your future? Check this out. 850 Club is like an ATM. You put $67 in, your goals come out. Listen, y'all see what Antoine did, right? He put $67 in, the house came out. The keys to the house came out. The keys to the car came out. The new car came out. The higher limit credit card came out. He put $67 in. Y'all get this? Oh, man. Anyway, I'm telling you, listen, I'm trying to change your thinking. Philip knows what it is. What's going on, Philip? Appreciate you being here, sir. The wizard is in the building. He says, preach. Man, I'm trying not to sound like a preacher. Y'all know, listen, let me tell y'all something. There are a lot of pastors in my family. I'm not going to go into the list. And I'm not going to have, my dad is on TikTok too. I don't know if he's still watching right now, but he always like, son, you'll be a great preacher. No, we're not finna. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just reminding you. Big Energy says facts. Talk to him. I listen to you. My Navy flagship is over 30,000. Got to put the work in. Thank you. Keep going, man. You know what's crazy? How many people be winning and they just be watching the channel? Y'all got to let me know this type of stuff, man. Y'all know this why we do this. Y'all can't just be watching us and then not let us know y'all wins. We need to know y'all wins. Don't get me wrong. We love y'all watching the videos and liking the videos and sharing the videos and leaving comments. We read them. We get over 200 some comments a day. It's hard to keep up with all the comments. I'm not being arrogant or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's a lot. So, but I'm telling you, we greatly appreciate it. But please keep us posted when y'all have these wins in your life. That's why we put this stuff together. This is not just fluff we throwing out here. A lot of people are sending y'all off. People telling y'all don't pay these collections. They said, man, listen. My clients do things in a way where it will never be taken away from them. My clients do things in a way where their children can benefit from what they're doing. Okay, so I'm just making sure y'all know that. But anyway, listen, get inside the 850 Club Elite. Okay, put your investment in yourself. Listen, you guys are investing in stocks, hoping that Donald Trump don't say nothing crazy. Right? We invest in stocks. Your 401k is invested in the stock market, hoping that don't nobody do nothing crazy, hoping that don't nobody get into a war. Is something gonna happen? You know it is, and you can't do nothing about it. Right? What type of investment can you control? The investment in yourself. The investment in yourself. Bet on you. Y'all over here, listen, y'all see all these people getting in trouble for betting. I'm not knocking y'all. Put y'all parlay in, get your FanDuel set up, get your prize pick, do your thing. Okay? Listen, how about you? Why don't you put the parlay on yourself? What happens if you put the parlay on you? What happens if you bet 50 on you? What happens if you bet 100 on you? What happens if you bet 1,000 on you? What happens if you invest that into you? The last time you invested into yourself was when? Well, I had bought these shoes. That's not an investment in yourself. Well, I had one. I went to Jamaica. That's not an investment in yourself. Don't get me wrong. Enjoy this life. I'm all about YOLO. You only live once. But here's the thing. How are you going to live this life? You can't just keep having these flashes in the pan. Oh, we're on vacation. Flash. I'm going to get these shoes, this purse. Flash. No. We're trying to extend the flash, right? Not flashy like being seen, but flashy like making accomplishments. These are the glow up moments. Okay? So here, I'm just letting you know. The wizard said, appreciate all the free game you give. I take bits and pieces from everyone and make my own gumbo. That's how you do it. Karina says, how much for a consultation? So here, check this out, Karina. Go ahead and go to the 850club.com and you'll see all the options that we have for you for sure. Because you may or may not need a consultation. I'm not against a consultation, but you may or may not need one. What I like to do, honestly, is a game plan. I really like to make sure you guys get a game plan. That's really what you need, okay? A game plan is where my team and I, we look at your credit report, we ask you what your goals are, and we tell you what you need to do to guarantee that goal. See, people aren't asking you what your goal is anymore. They just say, well, I'm just looking to increase my credit score. I need about 720. I need about 750. What you going to do with that, sir? What you going to do with that, ma'am? You going to go to churches that say, hey, I got a 680? You going to go to your job and say, I got a 720? Don't nobody care. You need to lower your car payment. Some of y'all right now are watching this right now. You need to lower that car payment. Your score qualifies. Go execute today, please. Go do it today and come back. Please, somebody come back and tell me what the results are. Okay, I need to know this. This is why we do this. I care enough. But either way, see you guys inside the 850 Club Elite. I know you got credit questions. Listen, make this happen. Invest in yourself. Yes, basketball is on tonight. I think it is. Tomorrow night, whenever it is. Football gonna be on tomorrow. Okay, go Bears, bear down. All of that. I know the parlay is gonna be up. I get it. I know Vegas ain't playing around. I totally get it. Invest in yourself whenever you can. All right. But either way, guys, our credit card mastery challenge is going on right now. And then we got another challenge that's going to be happening after that as well, too. We want to make sure that you guys know. We want to make sure that you guys know that we're focused on what your goals are. That's why we're challenging you. OK, we want to make sure you know exactly what to do. The fastest information. I need you to execute fast. Just like y'all went and go watch that movie on Netflix. I need you to spend some time on you. When can you invest some time in you? Not just binge watching. It's all good. Me and my wife was watching a movie last night, too. But we also made time to say, listen, what can we do in our business? What can we do about this today? It don't take long if you really want this. I'll see you guys inside the Elite, guys. Have a good one. NFL D says, am I in Chicago? Of course I am. We up in here. We in here deep. All right. But either way, guys, see you guys inside the 850 Club Elite. Bring your questions to me this Wednesday, only inside the 850 Club Elite. I know you got credit questions. Let's get you those answers. Let's get you closer to it. Okay. Stop hanging around, stop being around people that are saying, no, right now, not a good time to buy a house. Right now, not a good time to get a car. Right now is not, no. That's what they think. Let them think that. They've been saying that for a year. They've been saying that for 2 years. They've been saying that for 3 years. Okay. Go after your goals. They stop going after their goals. Just because somebody else stopped going after their goals don't mean you have to stop going after your goals. If you want to do something, get around people doing something. You around too many people not doing anything. They're not doing there's nothing going on, and not in a bad way. They said, I'm good right now. I'm telling you. They say they say, listen, I'm good right now. No. No. The goalpost always moves. That's what keeps this thing called life interesting. When you get comfortable, it gets dangerous. When you get comfortable, it gets dangerous. Your health starts to slide. Relationships start to slide. All type of stuff start to slide. You guys got to go after something. That's what makes this stuff fun. It's going to be challenging. Okay? I'm telling you, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's not going to be easy all the time. It's got to be worth it. Oh, man. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Big Energy said, parlay on yourself. Absolutely. See you guys, man. Listen, I'm gonna be back again tomorrow. Listen, just reminding you of the goals you guys keep setting. Don't tell me your goals. I'm the type of person that you can't tell me the goal, because we're gonna say, listen, let's get closer to it. I'm not gonna try to make you feel bad. I'm not perfect myself, but it's like, hey, let's get back on track. Where we at? Let's go ahead and move forward. I'll see you guys inside the 850 Club Elite, and of course on YouTube and TikTok. We'll see you guys tomorrow too. Have a good one, guys.